Oh,
Are we recording though?
we gotta wait though.
We're recording audio.
Okay,
there we
cool.
go. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we're live?
Mm-hmm.
Hi guys, if anyone's here, I'm gonna go ahead and start the podcast.
Sounds good.
Okay. Rocky.
Ian,
So how you been?
Sergio.
I've been good.
Oh, Sergio's here.
Hi. I'm what do they call us? Over
Like a producer?
yeah, kind of.
Yeah, you're kind of like a producer.
Okay. I'll
He's
be
a
in the
tech guy.
background. I'll say stuff every now and then.
So Rocky,
Yeah.
things have been a little weird lately,
Uh-huh.
right? I think it's about time we kind of go back to our roots a little bit. What do you think?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I want to take you back to a simpler time. I want to take you back to the year 1998.
I was 4.
You were 4?
6.
You were
was
6.
six.
I was about to say I was 6. There's no way you were
Yeah.
4. Okay, so we were 6-year-olds.
Uh-huh.
The year's 1998. Titanic is in the theaters, right?
Not something I could comprehend at 6.
Yeah, it's number one for 13 weeks in the box office.
I believe it.
$1 billion. It's the first movie to make $1 billion.
Uh-huh.
This is a good year, 1998.
Yeah.
NSYNC comes out for the first time.
Goodness.
Will
I remember
Smith. Will Smith, he gets jiggy. He gets jiggy with it. Fucking, there's the Monica Lewinsky scandal. That's hot right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's
1998 is crazy. Ska. Ska's everywhere. Ska's destroying the community.
Destroyed.
Teenagers are injecting ska directly into their veins.
With their band size of 13 members at a time.
Those horns are going wild. But do you know what else comes out in 1998?
What's that, Ian?
Well, here in America, we get Pokemon. Pokemon comes to the US in 1998. And do you know how they deliver it to us?
How's that?
In a turn-based RPG with random encounters.
Oh my god.
Isn't that the best for children?
We ate it up.
Children love random encounters. Isn't that crazy though? It comes to America and it's the hottest shit ever, and it's a turn-based RPG. Have you ever thought about that?
I didn't. That's not really an American thing.
Yeah. It's I don't want to imprint anything on you, but do you think that Pokemon is what kind of got you addicted to something like that? Not addicted, but
to that type of combat?
yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was
Turn-based.
Pokemon.
Isn't that crazy? I feel like if it weren't for Pokemon, RPGs would not matter here in America.
That is honestly something I never considered. That wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, really.
So, what's your fondest memory of Pokemon? What's the first memory of you having with Pokemon?
Just my child mind not retaining the middle section of training the Pokemon to level 100. Just like getting it, and then I remember level 100, and then just like being like, this is the greatest game ever, because I can't remember the middle part. But then you get older and
then you remember, oh, grinding.
yeah, then it's a drag.
Yeah. Did you have Pokemon Red or Blue?
I had Gold and Silver at first.
You didn't have Red or Blue.
I didn't get Red or Blue.
What about you, Sergio? Did you have Red or Blue?
I had red, blue, and yellow.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I had Yellow, so I was a little late to the game. But Todd, my youngest brother, not my youngest brother, but my younger brother,
Mhm.
he had Red, and I remember being jealous because I liked the 3 starters way more than Pikachu at the time when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I was a little bit of a hipster. I liked the anime, but I was like, it's not good enough. And so I really liked the video game, which is crazy because like there was a good period of my life where I was like, turn-based RPG, I don't want to play that anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What about you, Sergio?
Yeah, I mean, Pokemon for sure was like my first RPG game, and I remember going to school because I had like Yellow was the first one I really fell in love with
Yeah.
because my brother, technically Blue and Red were both his, and he would only let me play them so I can help trade and stuff with him. But Yellow was like mine, and I remember going to school and like the closer it got to like letting school out, like having mini panic attacks because I wanted to go play Pokemon. But after that, like I never really played RPGs until like I lost like the want to until I got older.
Yeah, same here. Like it took me, I mean, I didn't play any RPGs in high school at all. Did you? I'm talking to Rocky.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking to me now.
Yeah.
Okay. In high school, freshman year, I got Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door. That was my first one that I played. I didn't even play the N64.
Is that for GameCube?
Yeah, it's for the GameCube.
That one's like the best.
I also got Final Fantasy IV for the DS. Sergio's tired of me talking about it.
Yes, because he always says it's his face. He's like,
Yeah, it's so good.
he always like every time we're playing the RPG, he's like, well, like in Final Fantasy IV.
I also got Final Fantasy 13 for the PS3 when I was in high school.
That sounds dope.
And there might be more, but at the moment, I don't think I can think of any others.
That's crazy. I mean, I was way off of RPGs, I think, until I met you, actually, right after high school.
Mm-hmm.
I think your love for RPGs reminded me of how good they are. And I remember our friend Kenny, he was playing Pokemon towards the end of our senior year, and people made fun of him a lot for it. Like,
Really?
You're playing Pokemon? Why are you playing Pokemon? Isn't that babies shit, you know? And I don't know. It's just, for some reason, Pokemon was intermittent in my life for a while. Like, I played Yellow and Red, and then I was off on Gold and Silver, and then I came back for Ruby and Sapphire, and then I was off until like X and Y.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, I was off for a while. So that's why I'm glad we're doing this podcast where we're going to play through all the Pokemon games together.
Yeah.
Every single one.
And I've stuck with all of them. I got them the day they came out. I played them all the way through. I replayed them. I got like the bonus package from GameStop whenever you would pre-order it.
When was the first time you beat this game, Red or Blue?
Red or Blue? It must have been early high school.
Early high school?
I ended up borrowing it from someone. No. I got an emulator and I played it on the computer.
Did you feel like maybe you didn't need to go back to it since you had played Gold and Silver, which kind of includes Red and Blue in it?
I think giving off this idea that I really like Pokemon, and I'm like, people honestly, like 2 or 3 days ago, Anthony called me on the phone and he said, hey, this thing on Pokemon, I can't figure it out. What do I do? And I gave him advice. And if I give off that idea that I'm the go-to guy for Pokemon advice, I think it's good for me to play that kind of game. But for anyone that's trying to get an enjoyable experience, the first Pokemon game has quite a few bugs, and it has a lot of stuff that they changed in future games to make it better. So it isn't entirely necessary. You can just play the remake and you get the same experience, honestly, but a better one.
Wait, are you talking about of Red and Blue?
Yes.
I disagree extremely.
Why is? Oh, go do it.
You think Red and Blue is the most approachable?
So so Red, Blue, and Yellow I've played at least 30 times each. At least.
Holy
That's
shit.
like my most played game. And I'm gonna play them all again. And I don't mind. I downloaded emulators. I had them.
Do you play them on your phone?
I play them on my phone. I play them on my Game Boy Pocket. I have cartridges. My brother has them right now, but we share them. And like, the Pokemon games, like, those are the games I think they didn't start me into gaming, but they're what really made me like want to collect and like hold on to games I really enjoy.
Yeah.
But the original ones with the glitches, I think made the game funner.
Yeah.
And like, to like, find missing No, and like the questions of, is Mew in that truck, and and like things like that. With the remake, that all that stuff's out, but being able to get 99 rare candies and catch a Pokemon and get it to 100 immediately, I don't know. It was exciting, just to go through that.
I'm not talking about those kind of glitches. I'm talking about how you put a Pokemon to sleep, and even though it wakes up on that turn, it can't attack. Then you have to wait for the next turn. And if they put you to sleep before
super
then,
technical
you're asleep
glitches.
again.
Those are the only things like you notice.
Yeah, those are like oversights that they didn't consider previously, where
And-
they're like, oh, this battle does not flow well.
I guess that might be what I'm saying. That's a better word for it, is oversights.
Yeah.
Because like you use bind, and bind can, you use the move bind, and it does it over and over again through each turn, but the other Pokemon can't attack. So you could hypothetically just keep using bind and kill them, and they never get a chance to fight back.
Yeah, that's very true. Sergio, would you say that you're a Gen 1er?
100%.
Really?
Yeah.
So you think the original 151, like, if that's all the game had, you'd be happy?
So yeah, I'd be fine if they did the original 151 and like how they're doing now, and they're like in each region there's like different variants of the 151. I'd be happy with just that. Every time a new one came out, don't get me wrong, it's exciting to see new Pokemon.
Yeah.
And there's a handful of Pokemon like in the later generations that I'm like, I can't imagine Pokemon without them. But if it was just the original 150, I'd be fine with that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Which game do you guys think sold more, red or blue?
red for sure.
Red.
Okay, so blue sold more. That I
Really?
thought that was I was surprised. I think blue. I'm gonna look up the statistic correctly, but I think blue sold 5 million and red sold like 4.93 or something like that.
Really?
That's such a close game right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
You think so? So do you think Blastoise is a better box cover than Charizard?
No.
Okay.
But so
Like with retrospect, because you know how much of a
Yeah.
standout Charizard is now, but
so it's because like Game Freak was like shoving Charizard down our throats. But when the games got released, this was before that. So
yeah,
like me and my brother had blue first, and then we got red. But I think Charizard, well, because of the trading cards, it was so sought after.
yeah,
I mean, it's artificial, but they artificially made Charizard really sought after.
yeah.
But that was after the game's release.
That's true.
So that's why I can see blue. I mean, well, I don't know. I think more people have blue as their favorite color. Blue's my favorite color.
I think red's my favorite color.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
you.
I
I'm
guess
just kidding.
if we do put ourselves in the mindset of someone in 1998 where there isn't a craze for certain things and like this following of like this because everybody else does, then you can kind of see like, okay, maybe Blastoise might be better.
See, and that was my next question, which is, do you think green underperformed in Japan, and so that's why they changed the mascot to be Blastoise when they localized?
I think they still do that today with just about every Pokemon that comes out. If it performs well and people like it, they're going to make more of it. And they're going to go with what sells.
Like Lucario and,
yes.
Yeah.
and Greninja. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy to me how popular Greninja was.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I liked Greninja, but when I realized that was his tongue, I was like, well, he's not that cool.
Greninja is one of my favorite Pokemon.
Really?
And I'm a Gen 1er, but I like, that's one of the a handful of Pokemon I'm like, I can't imagine Pokemon without
do you like playing as him in Smash Brothers? Or?
I do.
Really?
I mean, I'm not good with him, but I just like seeing him on the
He's
battlefield.
like a glass cannon almost, right? He's very fragile.
Yeah. I mean, Smash Bros. I only play Kirby.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. So, yeah, this podcast is all about us playing through each of the Pokemon games in order, gym by gym, episode to episode.
Mm-hmm.
And so this first episode, we kind of set up the rules. We were only allowed to catch 4 Pokemon, or well, including not catch, but we were able to get the starter. We were able to catch 3 more Pokemon.
Yes.
And we faced off against Brock. I have one quick question.
I did not face off against Brock.
You didn't fight Brock yet? No. Okay, I fought Brock and I beat him, and it was a lot of growling and a lot of leer in order to get him down enough to where I could get to Onyx, basically, because our level cap was 10, right? Okay, I did go over 1 on one of my Pokemon.
Okay. Did
Did you fight your rival on the way to Victory Road?
No.
Okay, I didn't either, because I was like, oof, that's gonna bump me up higher than 10
Yeah.
levels. So okay, so that was our homework.
And I didn't do it.
But yeah, what were you gonna say? Something, Sergio?
I was gonna say Rocky in our chat was so proud. He's all like, my Pokemon's ready. I'm ready to go.
I was the first one to be like, let's do it.
Did any of your siblings play Pokemon growing up?
Shelby.
Yeah.
I remember I think I got Ruby, and then I had to give it up and give it to her because they got me Sapphire, and I was like, give her the new one, but they didn't get it.
They didn't get it. They're like, no, give her the old one.
Mom and Dad don't get it.
Fucking Ska's ruining everything. I'm just kidding. So were you like halfway through Ruby? How much of Ruby did you complete before you had to give it up?
It's hard to remember because that was like 7th, 8th grade, but
Oh, okay.
I know that I was playing it. It's not like I just got it, then the next day they made me change it. Like I had it for a little while.
That's pretty cool. I mean, that sucks, but
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Right?
it's pretty cool that you got Sapphire in the end. Who was your starter back in then?
I think the first one I picked was Mudkip, but then I ended up picking Trico because I just liked him better. I started to learn the moves and everything and
Yeah,
realized it.
that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's get into our games today. Who is your starter?
Squirtle.
You picked Squirtle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I also picked Squirtle.
Oh, I thought you were going to pick Bulbasaur.
I thought you might have picked, or thought that I was going to pick Bulbasaur, so then I thought you were going to pick Charmander.
Oh,
So I was
you were
like,
like this.
we were like trying to read each other so hard. Okay, so we both picked Squirtle. What did you name your Squirtle?
I named him Oogway.
Oogway. What is Oogway?
It's the turtle from Kung Fu Panda. The master.
Oh yeah.
Who voices Oogway?
I don't remember.
Oh.
Oh,
A
shit.
quote from Oogway. I don't know.
We forgot to start the timer. Do you have the time over there?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
You can use
Okay.
the timer.
15 minutes.
15. Okay, awesome. Okay, so I picked a Squirtle also. I named him Baby Shrek.
Baby Shrek.
Yeah.
No.
I was gonna name him Blue Shrek, but I was like, no, Baby Shrek would be funnier when he's a Blastoise.
Yeah, Baby Shrek. Well, he's still short.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like 5'6".
Blastoise? Oh,
Full. Yeah,
yeah, okay, yeah.
he's like short. He's as tall as me.
Well, Shrek is taller than him, I
Yes,
guess.
Shrek's
so
like
I
7
guess
foot.
Baby Shrek with a shell.
Yeah.
Who is your next Pokemon that you caught, Rocky?
The next Pokemon I caught was a Spearow.
A Spearow?
Yeah.
And you caught him on the way to Victory Road? or
Yeah,
that
I
area?
went to Victory Road, but I didn't go any farther because I knew I was going to hit the rival.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I got whooped. And it was like early, so I was like level 3 on most of
Wasn't
my
he
Pokemon.
level 9?
Yeah.
Whenever you get there?
Yes. Yeah, I was like, no, I fucked up real bad. So my second Pokemon that I caught was Nidoran. And also on my way to Victory. Are they specific to the game?
So there is like a 5% chance for me to get a Nidoran and a
Oh,
5%
okay.
chance for you to get a female Nidoran.
Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, I got the male and I named him. Wait, what did you name your Spearow?
Harvey.
Harvey?
Yeah.
From
Harvey Birdman.
Oh, good one. That's good. Yeah, that makes sense. I named mine Shadow the Hog.
Shadow Dog.
Yeah.
Because the wouldn't fit.
Yeah. I was testing the waters and I accidentally pressed A on it. So it's actually spelt horribly. It's Shadow without a W, HD for head, but that doesn't
Oh no.
that doesn't make any sense. So it's just Shadow HD Hog.
Shadow.
High definition hog.
High
Oh my
definition.
God, Shadow.
So it sounds like a bad like file name for a bad image.
Oh gosh. Hey, check out my Shadow Hog.
Okay, so who is the next Pokemon you got?
A male Nidoran.
Oh, really?
I tried really hard. I fought to look for that thing.
That's pretty badass.
And I named him Didorino.
Didorino.
That's pretty good.
I knew you'd like that one. From whenever Patrick was like, what's that Pokemon called? Didorino?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was a Pokemon like Nidoran or something.
Yeah. Didorino.
So the next Pokemon I caught was a Weedle. And since we did up to level 10, he's already a Beedrill.
Yeah.
And I named him Jerry after Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh.
Yeah, like the Bee movie.
Oh, the bee.
Like the Bee movie.
Speed that up.
What was the next Pokemon you caught?
I caught a Caterpie,
Uh-huh.
and now it's a Butterfree, and I named him Heimlich.
Heimlich. That's from Bug's Life?
Yeah, from Bugs
That's
Life.
pretty good. My last Pokemon is a Pikachu,
Mm-hmm.
and I named him Jigglypuff.
So knock him down a peg. This is what I wanted.
But I love the sprite for I almost said Jigglypuff for Pikachu in this game. I love how cute and chubby he is.
Chunky he is.
Yeah, that's my favorite Pikachu for sure.
Can I see it? I know how to beat you.
I analyzed your whole team. So where did you catch your what is it called? The Caterpie.
The
You already
Caterpie,
forgot.
Yeah.
I caught it right before the forest. I
Okay,
think.
so you didn't catch it in the forest? Okay.
I don't think so. I might have, but
I remember as a kid knowing that there was a Pikachu somewhere in Viridian Forest
Mhm.
and just trying desperately to find it and never finding it because I just didn't have the patience.
oh yeah,
Yeah, as a kid, that shit sucked.
I found like 6 of them because I was just training against Metapods over and over again. That was like the easiest thing to do to level up because they don't fight back.
Yeah, true. So did your first time beating the game, was it blue? Was it blue version?
My first Pokemon game I ever
No,
did?
the first time beating this game was a blue version.
Oh yeah, it was blue.
It was blue version.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think actually I've never beaten this game.
Really?
Yeah, I've never beaten the Elite Four in this game.
How far have you gotten?
I beat I think the 8th gym and then I never beat the Elite Four afterwards. So this is gonna be my first time beating this game. I mean, I did play all the way through Soul Silver when that came out, and of course I beat that game, but I've never beaten the original.
There are a lot of oversights that you can exploit. Like whenever you get to Giovanni, he has a Doug trio at I don't know, like 40. and you try and fight it, but all he knows is ground type moves. So you throw out a flying type, and he can't do anything to you.
Oh,
He doesn't have
wow.
any checks for that balance. You
Wow.
know.
Holy shit.
There are some Pokemon that will just spam a psychic move like Rest because you threw out a Pokemon that's weak to like a poison type, and they'll just keep using like Amnesia or Rest over and over again because they're like, this is super effective. This is what I have to do. And sometimes the computers are really dumb, and you can take advantage of that to move forward.
That's crazy. I can't wait to catch a Snorlax. I've never had a Snorlax.
Yeah, Snorlax is a powerhouse.
Yeah.
Really.
Mhm.
What's your what starter would you have picked, Sergio, if you were playing this playthrough with us?
Pikachu. I probably would have played yellow, so it would have been Pikachu. But if let's say I would have played red, and I probably would just pick Charmander. To be honest, I mean, I know it's easier to go through with.
Starting out with a fire.
I think it's actually easier to start off with Bulbasaur.
Is it really?
Yeah, because Bulbasaur can get you through Brock and then Misty as well.
True. Yeah, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
You could just get a Pikachu and throw your Charmander away, and start off with Pikachu. Like
No.
you always wanted.
But I like Charmander. I never really nicknamed any of my Pokemon up until like just recently, like Sun and Moon, and I would always name like my main character like Ash,
Yeah.
or I was always like that kid that I was like, man, I want to be Pokemon.
What did you name your main character, Rocky?
Oh my! I just named him Rocky.
Rocky. I
'Cause,
named.
like we were gonna fight each other. So.
Yeah, I named mine Doom. I should have. What did you name your rival?
Doom. I'm just kidding. I named him Red.
Red.
Yeah.
I named mine Goku with a question mark.
Goku. Really with a question?
Yeah, with a question mark. So every
Oh.
time Oak talks about him, he's like Goku. Yeah. So.
We need to record us playing Pokemon on that damn emulator.
Dude. Yeah. We should play Prism, because isn't it on
Oh
there?
yeah, we should play Prism.
We should do a Prism playthrough on the channel.
Prism's like a
It's a
hacked one,
fan
right?
made, yeah. I remember when I think Sun and Moon was about to come out.
Mhm.
I think you were playing Ruby or Sapphire, Omega Ruby or whatever Sapphire,
Sapphire.
Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah.
You were like getting your Pokemon ready and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I remember you said that Nathan was using it, and he caught a bunch of Pokemon, and he just nicknamed all of them Nathan.
Yeah. Made like an army.
He caught like 60 Bidoofs, and they're all named Nathan.
He's got this obsession with Bidoof, and he thinks there's like untapped power within them.
Oh
like
my
they're a
God.
god you don't know yet.
I think it was on your Y or your X or something, though. I can't remember. I think you were playing Ruby, and he was playing your other copy. But anyways, so I'm a little bummed you didn't beat Brock.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't change much other than
True.
I didn't go up to level 11.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Nidoran is 11. My Shadow Hog is 11. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, when I was fighting his Onyx, like the Onyx's defense was so high for my level 10 Pokemon. I think he's like level 14 or something, that I seriously had to keep swapping in Pikachu to do a bunch of growls, and then swap in my Nidoran to do a bunch of Leers, and then swap in Squirtle to do just, put some bubbles on them. And that's how I was able to beat Onyx.
What
Yeah.
level was his Onyx?
I think it was 14. I'm not
14.
entirely sure.
I thought it was 12.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be lower, and that's why I was like, "Now we should just do 10."
I think his Geodude was 12.
we should have. Yeah, I think maybe knowing that, I would have been like, 15 sounds good.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I guess after a short break, we're gonna do a battle.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds pretty good to me.
We'll be right back after this. YouTube still sees all of this, but at this
Yeah.
point, I'm gonna put something here.
Could you pause the YouTube?
No, you don't have to.
No, I mean it was just we're doing it. I'm not even gonna pause the audio,
Yeah, that's fine. Did you need to do something? All right.
because even when we're recording games, we keep the audio going in case something funny happens.
Yeah. I won't lie, Sergio. I didn't know you had such a connection to the early games of Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean,
Shit.
it was like, because I mean, I started playing video games when I was like 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like we had the original Atari, the NES.
That's also
like
badass.
we had every single system up until the Xbox.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you had a Super Nintendo?
Mm-hmm.
What games did you play on it?
On Super Nintendo, mostly the Mario games. Yeah.
My fondest memories of Super Nintendo was Street Fighter Alpha 2.
Oh, on my Sega Saturn, we played like Virtual Fighter and like Street Fighter and stuff a lot.
That's pretty cool. Did you have what was it, a Sega CD?
Sega CD.
Yeah.
Well, the Sega Saturn was CD, but oh no, like those little mini ones that like
I don't
failed.
remember. I don't. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
No, yeah, like we only had like all the major consoles.
Oh.
Like
the CD was like an attachment you put onto the Genesis.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think.
That's what. Yeah. There was a bunch of games on there that were pretty funny. Bad. I'm just kidding. There was a lot of FMV games on there.
Really?
Like, yeah. Full motion. Yeah. It's just. It's so funny that existed.
Oh.
They always take a guess, a leap at what's going to be in the future or what's going to be the future, and then
Yeah.
it's like, well, that Zelda game really sucked.
Oh my god, I
that
know.
CDI game.
Okay. So we're back now. Rocky,
Welcome back.
are you ready to battle me?
I'm ready.
So all your Pokemon are level 10, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So it doesn't like scale to level 50 or anything in this game?
I don't remember.
No.
I don't think so.
It doesn't scale.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Scaling didn't come out until like the third game, I think.
Yeah, I think they decided like, okay, this isn't fair. We need to.
Yeah, I think Ruby and Sapphire really changed a lot about Pokemon, right?
So I'm gonna do invite a player.
Okay. Hold on. I need to still launch mine. This lady's taking forever.
We're playing on the 3DS, so it's an
Yes.
emulator, and it works a little differently from the old ones where you had to take a link cable. And I have those, but
It's easier this way.
yeah, it's easier
Yeah.
this way.
I've been meaning to ask you, is this idea where we're gonna have to where we battle after each gym, is that gonna come into conflict later with a later game? Like, isn't there like you have to reach a certain point in some of the games before you can open up connections like that, or is that
Yes.
Yeah.
That is a thing where, like I think in Ruby and Sapphire, they take a long time to open it up for you.
okay? Well, we'll just work around that however we can.
Yeah.
Trade Center or the Coliseum. We're gonna dodo Coliseum.
We're gonna go to the dojo. Okay, so we're launching it up.
There we go.
I think eventually we should try to put this on camera,
Yes.
but
For right
until
now,
then, we're gonna have to commentate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll eventually have a setup like that. Like, because I could have had a multi-camera setup. It's just we don't have all the equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
I didn't even think about who's going out first. Okay.
I sure did.
So you're starting Rocky?
Yes.
I already picked the wrong move.
So Ian put out Jigglypuff, but is really a Pikachu,
Oh,
and I put out my Dittorino, my male Nidoran.
You spelled Dittorino perfectly.
Yeah, I fought hard on how to spell it. I really thought hard.
Dittorino.
Okay, so I growled, and Dittorino's attack fell. Dittorino just did horn attack, and
It barely did anything.
I thought Horn Attack did multiple hits.
No, that's Fury attack.
That's okay,
Cool.
yeah. All right. So I got what I was done. I got done what I wanted.
Done.
You're just
So
gonna,
I paralyzed his Dittorino.
you're just gonna keep splashing him with Horn Attacks or what?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on using Horn Attack because you were already faster than me. So paralysis just gives you that 1/3 chance of
Not getting hit.
keeping me from
Yeah.
moving and hitting him.
All right, I hit him with Thunder Shock. What's your health at right now?
22 out of 30.
I'm at 12 out of 30.
The scoreboard. Scoreboard.
So yeah, my first growl, that was a
Ooh.
complete accident.
Was it? You clicked it too
Yeah.
fast?
Yeah.
I might not kill you with this next attack. I don't think you're gonna kill me with this
I
one.
don't think I'm going to kill you.
It's gonna get close.
I'm at 5 out of 30,
Yep, you got me.
and I just took out a Jigglypuff.
His chicken.
But you'll probably get me with this next move, so it'll just be even.
True.
What up, Jerry?
My Jerry Seinfeld's out, and he did a Poison Sting, which is not very effective against your Dittorino. There should be a Pokemon named Dittorino.
You
Oh,
almost got it.
whoa!
I'm at 3 out of 30.
Is Poison Sting your only?
Yeah, that's my only That's my only attacking move.
Really?
Yeah, I
That's-
have String Shot.
1 out of 30.
Wow.
Wait, you're still alive?
Yeah.
Oh no!
That's such a horrible attack against Dittorino.
Yeah, I was just like, I can't put out someone harder hitting right now. So,
I just used Leer twice because that's your strongest Pokemon.
Yeah.
well, because it's it's in its final evolution.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
that does really affect how strong they are.
And that's why they give you that in the beginning, because it's supposed to be like a jump start to beat the first and second gym. But then
Mm.
after that, they're weak and nobody cares about them.
What typing is Butterfree? Your Butterfree's in the arena. now, by the way.
Butterfree is, oh yeah, I put in Heimlich the Butterfree, and he is a bug and flying type.
What,
Oh, okay.
did Bug exist in the original?
Yes. Yeah. The only new typing to have been introduced since then is
Fairy?
Steel and Dark and Fairy.
Yeah.
And I forgot that in this one, bug is weak to poison.
I didn't even
Well,
know
Dark's
that.
new too.
Well, yeah, I said, yeah, Steel, Dark, and Fairy.
Oh, Steel, Dark, and
Yeah.
Fairy.
Steel and Dark came out next generation. Fairy wasn't introduced until
Much later.
X and Y. Yeah.
Yeah.
My Butterfree's about to die in this turn.
Do you think Poison Stings? Ooh, that was a critical
Oh!
hit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Poison is super effective to bugs, and that's another oversight that I'm talking about. Like they
Yeah.
changed that in all the other games, and
Because it doesn't make sense. Bugs typically have
I have
poison.
it
Poison,
kind of
yeah.
makes sense because it's like pesticide. But then they think, like,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
most bugs are
actually,
poisonous.
even beyond that, like spiders use venom to get their prey, and that's poison.
True. Dude, did I get the
Great.
poison off on you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I
Oh!
poisoned his Harvey Birdman.
And I use Peck, and you're probably dead.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Okay.
So I got rid of your Beedrill, and we're almost even. It's just that I have a little bit of damage, and I'm poisoned on my.
Ooh, I
Sec-
don't know if that's
third
even,
Pokemon.
man.
Being
I don't know
poison's
if
really
that's even
bad.
almost even, man.
Especially when your health's so low.
And there's your level 11 Shadow HD Hug.
Shadow Hog.
That's a high definition hog right there, my man. Oh, that poison's barely doing anything though. Is it taking down just one point?
I didn't even
Ooh.
pay attention to it. I'm freaking out. 'cause I'll lose it.
Each turn doesn't poison take out more and more, or is it?
That's toxic,
That's toxic.
but that
okay.
might be an oversight in this game. But it is only doing 1 damage.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that horn attack did a good amount right there.
If-
Is horn attack a bug type move in later generations?
Mm-mm.
No?
It stays a normal type.
Huh.
Weird, right?
Yeah. I thought it gained a type.
So
But-
my Harvey fainted.
My Harvey
I was about to say
passed.
passed away.
God damn.
I was like, my Harvey died, passed.
He succumbed to his.
So this is gonna be rough. My HD hog is at 7 health, and all we have left is our,
Oh, great.
our
You,
fucking turtles.
how much you lived by?
I have 2 health right now.
Oh, jeez.
If I used tackle, you wouldn't have. I'm
Yeah.
dumb for using bubble. So now my defense is lowered by 2 spaces. Hopefully you just miss with your tackles and then I survive. That's the only chance I have.
Yeah.
Baby Shrek.
Baby Shrek.
My baby Shrek's fighting as Oogway, which I just realized now those are both DreamWorks characters, huh?
Oh yeah.
Hey, 2 DreamWorks turtles.
Have you ever noticed that the sprite closest to the to
Screen?
you is doubled? Like the pixels are doubled. They're 4x4
I
rather
have
than
noticed that. And I was wondering if it was like a developer thing where they just click and expand,
I think
or
they
if they
did.
honestly said, no, let's make it a little blurry because we want to give the illusion of perspective.
Oh, like you're looking past your
Oh.
Pokemon. Either way, it works so well for such an old game.
They got so much right about this game.
They truly did.
Considering it was like one of their first major releases.
I'm astonished at how well this game still holds
Wow.
up to this day. You are at probably 1 health,
I'm
aren't you?
literally at 1 health.
Oh, man.
And you're at what?
11.
This is the deciding hit. If
It's-
you miss, I might have a chance.
And you have to get a critical. I
If
think.
you miss twice, I have. Well,
I
if
didn't
just
know
miss
you went
once-
Oh,
Were you going first this whole time?
We have the same speed, so
oh,
we're
so it
alternating.
swaps. Okay.
Yeah.
man.
So Ian won.
I won hardly.
Against Mr. Pokemon.
That Beedrill made the difference.
I
It really did.
Why didn't you bring out your Sparrow against his Beedrill?
I didn't think Bug was weak to poison. I had forgotten. This is the only game that's true.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I was like, cool, my Butterfree is just as strong as his. Even though it only has tackle, it's still pretty strong.
Yeah.
But if I had remembered that it's weak to poison, I would have thrown out my Spearow.
So does that mean Beedrill is bug poison?
Yes.
I never even put that together, and I have it.
Yeah. But it doesn't really tell you in this game what they are. You just have to know, right?
No, you can go into your
Oh, in the Pokedex.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
or
right.
not even the Pokedex. You just click on your Pokemon. I accidentally clicked on the fucking computer.
So
again.
did I. And now it's trying to make us battle again. I don't even know how to get out of it. Really.
So I do 2 out of 3. I'm just kidding. No,
I'm
but
gonna click the home button. to
Okay, yeah, that's
back
fine.
out. Yeah.
Just close it.
okay, so that went better than smoother than I had anticipated.
Yeah.
So Rocky, your homework now is to beat Brock and Misty.
And you.
Yeah, I have to, and well, yeah, and me. And I guess we can also fight our rival between this episode and the next episode. What Pokemon does our rival have at this point? Do you remember?
He's got the opposite of us, which is Bulbasaur,
Yeah.
Yep.
and I don't know.
He has, I
He-
think he has like an intimidating Pokemon.
he has
doesn't
3 Pokemon.
Does he have a Spearow?
He has
Probably.
He has Bulbasaur. I mean, Bulbasaur. Oh God, I want to say he has Pidgey.
I
And
wouldn't doubt it.
It grows into Pidgeotto. Like he has Pidgey. He has Pidgey, Bulbasaur, and there's one more.
I think he has 4.
Does he have 4?
When we meet him on Victory Road.
Oh, okay.
That is Victory Road, right?
Yeah.
I'm not making that up.
No, it is.
Well,
Okay.
it's right before Victory Road. I think it's Route 22 or something.
Yeah.
But you played him, right? Did he just annihilate you with his first
He
one?
annihilated me with his Bulbasaur.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I was seriously like, I think my Squirtle was like 5, and then I think I had like a level 3 Weedle or something. Or no, it was, what was the first Pokemon? The first Pokemon I got was Nidoran, so it was like a level 3 Nidoran.
So
He might have Nidoran, right?
I think he might have Nidorino.
at that point. I don't know. If he's
Nidorino is
lev-
at 16.
Yeah, he doesn't get that. Yeah.
Okay. Then
So when I was gonna catch my Weedle, I almost caught a Kakuna instead. And Beedrill, once he evolves from a Kakuna, only has Harden up until level 12.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I almost fucked myself over so hard with that. And I would have definitely lost to you if I had done that.
Yep. And I thought about that too, but then I like in the newer games, right when it turns into a Butterfree, you get confusion.
Oh,
But in this
really?
one, you have to wait until 12 to get a better move other than just tackle.
As a kid, I used to always get like Kakuna and Metapod, and I would like search for them and try to get them. And like now, like when I was older, I realized I was like, that's stupid. I can just catch them and evolve them. It's because at least you have something.
Yeah.
Oh man,
And
I was so dumb.
in the newest Sword and Shield games, they've introduced evolution moves where no matter what level they're at, when they evolve, they learn a move.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't think it's every Pokemon, but
Most.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
yeah, I think it's honestly because people would stress out over like, oh no, I caught it at this and now it's not going to evolve at this level and it ruins everything. You know,
That's pretty interesting. I know. I don't know. I wouldn't have thought of that. Do you think that there's a lot of people that like Pokemon
Mhm.
and don't like that it's turn based? I hate to come back to this topic. Do you think we'll ever see a mainline Pokemon game come out where they ditch this type of RPG style?
we have
A mainline Pokemon game?
not a mainline, but if we do it, it's not going to be a mainline anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Do you think they'll ever pull that trigger where they'll introduce like Pokemon, digital and analog or something, and it's non RPG?
I think if they do, they're going to like half be serious about it and kind of make it a spin-off and not a mainline. And then if people like it, they're going to keep rolling with it and say, no, that was a mainline game.
I don't think we'll see anything like that for a long time.
Yeah, I don't think so either. 'cause
The formula they have right now is working so well, and it's
Yeah.
been working so well. They hit gold on the first try, and there's no reason to change that.
Do you ever see people like actually like standoffish towards this idea of like turn-based?
I don't think people realize the difference. I don't think people see the frustration in random encounters in turn-based RPGs versus real time.
That's very true. Yeah, because like if I think if you were to ask someone like, oh, did you like Pokemon? They're like, yeah, I love those games. I used to play them all the time as a kid. And then you say like, oh, would you want to play a Dragon Quest game? They'd be like, you have to take turns.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It wouldn't really click in their head.
with Pokemon, people overlook that, and a lot. I would even go as far as saying the vast majority of people that play Pokemon, especially the ones that start with the older games, don't necessarily even know that it's an RPG
Yeah.
and don't understand that. It's just something they grew up with and they enjoy it.
That's very true. So I think that's all we have for this episode.
Well, what's next?
That is
Next-
a good point. Some goals for us.
So next, I definitely want to be able to face off against Misty. True. I forgot. There's a whole new level
Yeah.
of things. So between here and Misty, we should catch 2 more Pokemon, rounding out the team to 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I wanted to introduce something else once we get maybe after Misty.
Mhm.
And that's where after Misty, we're going to catch 3 Pokemon. After whoever's next. Who's after Misty? Is it Surge?
I believe so.
And then after that, we would catch 4 Pokemon. I would want to up the number each time, so that way we could come back and catch other Pokemon if we wanted to. But I was going to say, once we catch 7 Pokemon, I want to swap out our starter Pokemon, put them in the box, have the full line of all the 6 Pokemon that we've caught, and roll a 6-sided die. And whatever number, we have to trade that Pokemon to the other person.
Oh.
So we both roll a die. I roll a 4, you roll a 3. We end up trading those Pokemon.
I like stuff
in our
like that.
roster.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds
And-
really cool.
I wanted to do that so it like brings up a new level of tactical play with us,
Mhm.
and we also have to think about which of these Pokemon is going to get these damn fucking HMs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So because like we're gonna have to put them on powerful Pokemon, those HMs.
So were you thinking that we stick with these 4 that we've already caught, or that?
Yeah, we'll keep these 4 because in between here and Misty, we'll catch 2 more Pokemon. You can even come back to Viridian Forest or wherever to catch these Pokemon. Let's face our rival. Let's do all the story plot things in between here and Misty. Anything past what is it, Celadon City?
Yes.
Don't do.
Yeah.
You can. I'll say you can go. No, I don't even want to do that. Just catch 2 more Pokemon from here between Celadon City. Don't go
But
anywhere.
don't leave Celadon.
Don't leave Celadon, and then we'll face off after
And
that.
the
And since we already battled, you can definitely level up more if you want to face Brock at an easier level.
Yeah.
what level are y'all gonna go up to right now?
This next level, I
I
guess
was-
20.
There are limits on what level you can be at with each gym, and I'll
Mhm.
look that up. But I was thinking like 20 to 25 because
Okay.
we should have been at 15. We
Yeah.
should have done that.
I say
and-
20.
I kind of like the challenge, but if you want to do like 22, 23, like we can do that.
I like that y'all are underpowered. Like how when you played Brock and underpowered because it makes you think about it more.
Yeah, I literally had
actual
to,
battle?
I
'Cause-
literally had to pull a lot of
Because I used
moves.
to like always like just like right when I caught my first 6 Pokemon,
Mhm.
I would just stay in that little corner of grass right before Brock, and I would just
Yeah,
level up to like level 30,
yeah.
and then I'd breeze through like half the game. So, but like making it a little more challenging.
I've literally never played a Pokemon game like this where I didn't over level.
Yeah, I like that they are under leveling yourselves.
We'll see. We'll play it out on how it goes with Misty.
Mhm.
What level do you think her Pokemon are at? I
don't
think
know.
they're
I
probably
think
like
they're in their
20,
20s.
21, 22.
Yeah.
I think
Because
yeah.
we still have to go through Mount Moon. We still have to go through the Nugget Road. We have to beat all of those guys all the way up to Bill's house,
True.
and we have to beat Team Rocket in Mount Moon.
So what? 22.
Yeah. Let's do.
I'll look into it.
Yeah,
but
we'll
around the
message each other.
20s. Yeah.
Okay.
I say y'all should level y'all's Pokemon up to the weakest level of their to the level of their weakest Pokemon.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Yeah, of each gym. I think that should be the rule.
Okay. Rocky.
Hmm.
This episode, I faced off against Brock. You didn't.
Mhm.
If you were to remake the Kanto region with all Pokemon from
Yeah.
all regions, give Brock 3 Pokemon, which 3 Pokemon would you choose?
3 Pokemon.
Yeah.
So, as if he was the first gym leader.
As if he was the first gym leader. So
Okay.
his levels would still be like between 8 and 15.
If I were to give him 6 level 8 to 15 Pokemon from any region, I'd give him Geodude, Onix, because those are just iconic for him.
Mhm.
I'd give him Larvitar.
Is that 3 Pokemon?
That's 3 so far.
Don't do more than 4.
No more
Give-
than 4?
yeah, give
Okay,
him
so
one
just
more.
one more. Oh man, that's tough.
Larvitar's good. I like that. a
Yeah.
lot.
A
Larvitar's
Lowland
good one.
Diglett. I'm just kidding. With the little hair.
Wait, so did he have a Geodude?
Yeah, he had a Geodude.
Oh, okay. It was the guy right before him. He had a Diglett.
Yeah. The hiker, or mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like a Drillbur.
Oh, a Drillbur
Ooh,
sounds
I love
really
Drillbur.
cool. That sounds awesome. Drillbur's from Black and White.
Black and white. He's like a little mole Pokemon that drills into the ground with his
Yeah.
whole body spiraling.
So the last thing I want to do is I'm going to read a random Pokédex entry from a Pokemon in this game,
And you want me to guess it?
and I want you to guess who it is.
I love this.
Okay.
Do it.
The protruding horn on its head is very hard. It is used for bashing through thick ice. Who is this Pokemon?
Oh god. The protruding horn on its head is very
Hard.
If he gets it wrong, can I guess?
Yes.
Okay.
We could do 3 of these.
Are there any hints that I can get? Like
Its weight is typically 198 pounds.
Oh, that's weird.
it's probably a small Pokemon, like a Snorunt.
A Snora?
No, it's
Snorunt.
from this generation.
It's from this generation.
Oh, it's from this one. Oh,
Snorunt doesn't have a horn.
his whole body's a horn.
His whole body's like a native
So
necklace or something.
probably seal.
It is seal.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, that's what I was
Okay.
gonna guess.
All right, Sergio, I'll give you one. Give
Okay.
me 1 second.
That's a big hint that it's from Kanto.
Okay. So this one is protected by an armor-like hide. It is capable of living in molten lava of 3,600 degrees.
And what was the height? What was the first part?
Protected by an armor-like hide, it is capable of living in molten lava of 3,600 degrees.
Magmar.
No. Rocky, you want to
Is
go
it
on?
Rhydon?
Yes. It's
Oh,
Rhydon.
shut up.
So Rocky's winning. This last one's worth 2 points. It's going
Okay.
back to Sergio.
Okay.
And
I'm good at this. I like it.
okay.
I like games I'm
I
good
hate
at.
you.
It stores electric energy under very high pressure. It often explodes with little or no provocation.
Voltorb.
Oh,
are you kidding me?
Yeah,
It's
Rocky
Electrode.
wins.
I
It's
hate
Electrode.
you.
Yeah. By picking Seal, it like kind of gives a notion like I'm picking like level or like
Ye-
entry level Pokemon, and then I pick 2 more.
Yeah,
involved
yeah, I
Pokemon.
know.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. This is
Yes.
our first episode. Yeah.
Mhm.
So we'll be back next week with another episode. Rocky, you better fucking fight Misty.
I'm gonna do my homework this time.
Yeah. And we'll catch you guys later.
I want to do a quick shout out to
Okay, yeah.
Drippy Ice Tea. He was it was awesome having him in the chat, and he was
okay. Was he talking to us the whole time?
Yeah, I was talking. He didn't ask any specific
Ooh.
questions, so I never brought it up.
Oh, okay.
But he was there, and I was kind of going back and forth with him. So.
Oh, and do the plugs. Like follow us on. Do we have a Twitter?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Ask
flipped.
us Pokemon questions on Twitter right now. Like if you guys catch this episode and you guys want to throw some Pokemon questions our way, we'll get them. We'll answer them on the show. Is there anything else?
The Twitter,
plug
the Twitter handle
everything.
is Arcade Analog. So it's our name, Analog Arcade, but just swap it around.
Okay.
And then everything else, it's going to be Analog Arcade for Instagram, Analog Arcade for YouTube, Analog Arcade YT for Twitch. Like we have everything. You can find us just about anywhere.
yeah. So I mean, you can hit us up on Twitter, Instagram. You can send us direct messages. To be honest, we check Instagram a little bit more than we do Twitter, so that might be better. But yeah, I mean, if ask us Pokemon questions, we'll have a little section where we answer them.
Hell yeah. Okay. Do we have a sign off?
Not yet.
Thank you guys for listening. Pokemon are friends, not food.
Ah!
Don't eat Pokemon. Don't eat Pokemon.
That's a good one to me.
Pokemon are friends, not food.
No
Pokemon
Slowpoke
eat
tails.
Pokemon.
They're still friends.
No Tauros meat.
Thank you guys.
See y'all later.